Okay, so here we are. We're doing something a little bit different, a little bit fun. We're gonna be doing a look while we recap RuPaul's Drag Race Season 2, Episode 2, UK. We're gonna do, category is draggy.
Yeah.
Draggy, I think I'm gonna call it now, we're probably gonna do dark draggy looks.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe like if a rat was a person.
But we'll get to that. Cheers!
Cheers!
And cheers to you guys at home too.
Yay.
Eye contact. Okay. So what are you thinking so far of this season? I know it's only episode 2.
I mean, I really like most of the queens. Ahura. I hate her, but I love her.
Yeah, no.
She's so much.
Do you have any favorites yet?
Favorites? Honestly, so we're watching the American and the UK kind of at the same time right now. So it's really hard to like keep track of how many, who is who, and like I watch it with my mom and she's always like, wait, where's da-da-da? And I'm like, no, that's not the right version.
That's the other season.
We'll
do my face too.
Primer on. We got it from Longs.
I love it. Okay, you only speak one side of the face. Thanks. So, beginning of episode, we've
they call her out on her jacket.
They do call her out on the jacket.
Yeah.
But we've just found out that Joe Black has gone home. Thoughts?
Oh yeah, I didn't really like Joe Black, so I
like Joe Black.
But I mean, the costume was nice. I don't think it was like bad enough to get sent home.
Yeah, I think Demi Bambula should have gone home.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I don't like her. Honestly, Victoria Green is really annoying, but she's kind of my favorite now.
I love Victoria Green. She's such a sweetheart. So yeah, Joe Black goes home. Ahura says that Astina should have been in the bottom because of that jacket. Thoughts?
Yeah.
Just to recap, it's that purpley looking jacket. Very simple, but I liked it.
I liked it. I mean, and I thought her Naomi Campbell look was spot on. So
yeah.
I mean,
so she shouldn't have.
I think they were being kind of
catty,
definitely.
Yeah,
especially coming from Ahura.
So Lauren says Joe Black left her some nails, which was nice. And then I thought it was funny that Ginny, who's another one of my favorites, says, "Did Joe Black also leave you some talent?"
Oh yeah.
Which I don't know. It's still too early in the season to see which queen is good and which queen isn't.
I know. I feel like sister. I don't even really remember her very much. Like,
oh, she's one of my favorites. She's such a cutie as a boy.
Oh yeah, she is a cute boy. I think Taste is the cutest boy.
Oh yeah, Taste is.
I called that also. When they have the.
Yes, yeah. We'll get to that. But Ahura's already getting a reputation for being a bitch.
Yeah, because when she came in, they already were like,
"Ooh, you gotta watch out for that girl." So, mini challenge. RuPaul comes in and she says that UK loves a big poll. And so she meant it, voting polls.
Democracy!
Which, speaking of, thank God that orange Cheeto is the fuck out of that. So the 4 categories that the queens have to vote on is Secretary of Shade, which is self-explanatory.
Obviously, there was no point for even that. We all knew it was going to be Ahura.
Trade Minister, which ended up being
Taste,
which was Taste,
Called
which again,
it.
yes.
So cute.
Leader of the House of Lording It Up, which was Lawrence Chaney, which
yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, no, I love
Lawrence Chaney. Maybe it's still too early to judge yet, and maybe it's the editing, but she's coming off as very, like, if you're gonna talk smack about people and be shady, you need to have. She has the looks down, so I'm hoping she has everything else down to be that kind of shady
not
queen.
Polished. Yeah.
Well, she's polished, but like, is she just gonna be a look queen?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, she's funny though, and we all know RuPaul loves a good Lawrence Chaney.
Oh my god, she sure does. And then the last category was Baroness Basic, which I love Teal Coffee, but I do agree with the queens.
That wig. Okay, and then this episode.
So that was a mini challenge, and because Tia Coffee got voted as the most basic, she is then put in charge of casting the queens for the main challenge, which is Rats the Musical.
Da, 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 da.
And so going into casting, they're figuring out the parts, and I love that Ellie Diamond was like, "Can I be so and so?" And then Tia was like, she has to do a death drop. Can you do a death drop? And she's
my
like,
God,
yeah.
that was
And then
funny.
she's like, can I get some music first? Let's see what you can do. She's like, I want some music. Cat, 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 cat.
Yeah.
Ow. And she did her death drop. And I was like, what is this? Veronica and Cherry wanted the same role.
Oh, yeah. And then Veronica was like, I need to fight for it. And she went.
Yeah. What do we think of Rats the Musical?
I really liked it. It was very random. Also, I love that like RuPaul like writes these things and then watches them and just laughs the whole time.
Does RuPaul write them?
I'm assuming she writes it.
I assumed it was the writers on the
or like
show.
she has like say on what's
I'm pretty
happening.
sure, yeah.
Like I know she read that script before they performed it. But I just think it's so funny when she's like laughing at it like it's the first time she's ever heard it, and she's just like, I'm so funny. This is such a good idea.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I thought it was
You
super
liked it?
funny. It was very random. Okay, also I didn't get, because like they were like, oh, Tia Coffee only has this one line, and then she like goes off stage, and she had the whole memory song.
She did, but that was only one part. I mean,
but they all only had one part.
True.
So
I think what they meant was like
get...
everybody gets to stay on stage, and she was the only one who left off stage.
Well, she did very good with that. I think everyone, honestly, and I don't know why, but the UK queens are always just more talented.
You think so?
I always think they're funnier. They're like better with like timing and like professionalism.
Well, I think it helps also that a lot of them do live singing.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is slowly happening in America.
Yeah.
At least locally.
Sense.
Not a lot of local queens here sing live. I can think of maybe
So wait.
3, 4? I don't know. Did you have any... Okay, so who was your favorite in Rats the Musical and who was your least favorite?
Okay, so it was Victoria Green, but honestly, I had a lot of doubt at first when she was like, I'm a singing queen, like, I'm musical theater, I'm this, and they were like, okay, sing, and then she was like, ah! And I was like...
I love that we had the same note, too. God, we're such friends.
And I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be a mess.
Does Veronica Green not remind you of Courtney Act, though?
Yeah, no, she definitely does.
And not just because she's like white, but she also sounds like Courtney.
She does. And I mean, she's cute. She's very pretty. She is probably. You're allowed to see fish.
It's like night and day though, because like she's like this dorky little like Urkel.
Yeah,
and boy,
yeah.
and then when she's a woman,
it's
like, huh?
Yeah,
it's kind of like in the American version of it with Tamisha Iman. Like if I saw Tamisha backstage, I'd be like, who are you?
Yeah.
Because she. And then who was your worst? Or any other favorites? I really liked Ginny. Ginny Lemon.
So who is? Oh yeah, Ginny's my favorite. Yeah, and
Ginny reminds me if I ever do drag like
Judi Dench
full time.
Yeah. Cause
she's so weird, and I know that I would be such a fucking weirdo too.
Yeah.
I liked in the Untucked last episode when everybody was coming for Astina, and she goes, I think you're all just coming for her because she's a threat to you.
Yeah.
Like, Ginny gives she just says whatever she wants to. And that's, I don't think she'll win, but I think she'll go far. I like that she doesn't shave also.
Yeah, no, and she's got that hairy ass.
We'll get to that though.
That's my favorite part of the whole show.
Okay, who are your least favorites?
I
gotta say, Lawrence Chaney.
Astina was not as good as I thought she was gonna be, and she was like the lead, but everyone else kind of like walked over her.
I think, well, she was supposed to be that white cat from Cats, right?
Yeah.
She was a white mouse.
Yeah, but like, I don't know.
She should have had more of a presence, though.
Yeah, she didn't have very much energy.
True. Tia Coffee also, like, I know we talked about her earlier.
Tia Coffee did really good.
Tia Coffee, like, I'm surprised she could sing. I was wondering what the hell was underneath that blanket. Because I knew it was going to be something.
I thought A Horror's performance was good, but yeah, no, I'm glad that Michelle called her out when she was like, oh, so you can't get into character because, like...
So we've done shows together. Alara and I have done only 2 shows together.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Doing theater, no role is a small role.
Yeah, you can always make a role big. And you need energy. Like, if you're just, like, there...
Have energy and stay in the moment.
Yeah.
This has been Acting Lesson 101 with Alara and Jerry.
So that's what I'm saying about Astina, is, like, I feel like she's... And they've called her out on it, too. It's just being looks, because you gotta have that energy. You gotta have that like je ne sais quoi.
Je ne sais quoi. Ahura was saying was getting notes to be more aggressive and be more like and she was like, oh, that's not me or whatever, you know, that's not who I am. And I was like, yeah, but you're also not a rat.
Yeah, well,
but you're playing a rat on stage.
I understand like not feeling comfortable in a role because that's not who you are, but like yeah, exactly, like this isn't like some dramatic like
you're not Ahura on that stage.
Yeah,
in that
exactly.
Moment. In that like, moment you are.
This is a competition, baby.
Also in the rehearsal we have Lawrence Chaney getting emotional. Thoughts?
Oh, yep.
Taste says love. It's only the second episode.
It's only the second episode. You're already having a breakdown. I mean, I feel bad for her, especially I'm sure like self-confidence wise is like hard for her to like get out of her shell and stuff.
Well, we're both kind of emotional people.
Yeah,
we're both
definitely.
Empaths. We've both definitely been frustrated at rehearsals.
When you
but
like
sis,
just put in your head already negatively like I'm gonna be bad at this, you're gonna be bad at it. You have to give yourself like, even when you're not comfortable doing it, like you have to give yourself like that, like, okay, I got this, bitch. So I was annoyed with her because I feel like, yeah, okay, you're not the strongest dancer, but you can do this. Like everything else you do, you think you can't like just sing and dance. Like that's not true.
Disclaimer, I only bought eye stuff, so send your hate letters if you want. Also, I forgot to shave my mustache off.
Oh.
Oop. So, thoughts so far?
Oh, I like it. Yeah, I like the blue. Yeah.
Fun fact, I hate purple.
Oh my god, me too! It's the ugliest color.
And yet, this is what I'm putting on.
It's like blue though. But then she did good on stage. I mean, she was still like kind of not all there, but at least she tried. At least she didn't just like give up completely.
True.
Which is very easy to do when you don't want to do something. You can just be like, fuck it, I'm not gonna put my even try. So I give her credit.
We're on the runway. Category is surprise, surprise. And at first I was like, what the fuck is surprise, surprise?
Yeah.
But it ends up being a reveal. So first up we have Ahura, and so she's coming on this like top hat,
basic look,
very like Julia. What is it? Julia? No. What is it? Victoria. She has this tux jacket, tall ass hat, and she reveals into a wedding dress. So I guess it's like a groom and bride look. Thoughts?
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was very basic, something super easy that anyone could do. But yeah, I don't know.
It wasn't my favorite, but it wasn't my worst.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst. That's why it's like a safe play. It wasn't like...
We're in a safe place.
Yeah. But, I definitely thought that, like, wedding dress could have been better. Like, I don't know. I just thought everything was very, like, costumey and not very, like, fashion-y.
I hear you.
But I mean, a lot of these are not very fashion-y.
Alright, next up we have the voluptuous Lawrence Chaney. So she comes out in this like purple.
That's like blue.
Something.
Royal blue. It's a jumper.
Royal blue jumper, and she's struggling with this, but she's making like it's the best thing ever.
I was like, get it off. But then I like this look. But then after, like,
this is not a good.
You can see the blue pants under it,
and also the reveal is not. It doesn't flatter her body.
Her makeup's cute though. Yeah, no, definitely. It's not like a cute little jumper or something like that.
It's a boot. Next up, we have Ginny Lemon.
Which is a toot for me.
So she comes out and just like, well, you'll see the picture. It's very that 70s show.
But it's very Ginny Lemon, which I was like, so she just came out in what she always wears. So that, I think that's one thing that they might knock if she just keeps doing the same look. Because yeah, it looks exactly like every other outfit she's come out in so far.
Yeah, she likes to do the very old Golden Girls thing.
Which, I mean, I love it, but like, at least change up your color.
Change your costume. Change it around.
But
I will say my favorite part of this outfit. Can you guess?
Is her butt.
Her Crocs.
Oh, her Crocs.
I like her and I hate Crocs.
Lies.
For some reason.
She's obsessed with Crocs.
So now, like, I think you know how as you get older, your taste changes. Sometimes for the better, sometimes for the worst. In this case, it's for the worst. But I love these like clogs.
Now you're like turning into an old gay man.
the wooden thing, the wooden shoes. Are these clogs? Clog Crocs. I love these clog Crocs.
Yeah, definitely like platform. And then like what
color is this?
She's wearing yellow tights that match the exact same color of her shoes. So she does
her reveal. And it's the same fucking outfit.
It's the same dress.
Which is hilarious. There's this drag queen called Meeple I follow, and she will sometimes reveal into the same dress just as a joke, like, and it's the same thing. I fucking love it.
And then she thinks it's so funny.
And she turns around, and there is a plastic sheet with her bare, hairy ass, and only Ginny Lemon could get away with this. Yeah. If any other queen did this, no.
Very.
Next up.
Oh.
So next up we have Cherry Valentine.
Not good.
I do like the balloons. I like this polka dot dress. I love is that like a bow, would you say?
I think it's a cute look.
I also love this jacket that Cherry Valentine wears in her talking head moment, which we call the interviews.
Yeah.
I love her hair. I like the makeup.
It just didn't...
Imagine if I wasn't recording this whole time.
Oh my god, is it?
But the reveal, not a fan. Like, why? I don't get the whole pregnancy thing.
Yeah, and also that was really weird because I mean, I don't know. I guess maybe in the UK it's a little different. Oh.
Yeah.
It's a little different, but like we're kind of trying to.
So you're not.
No.
Okay.
We're trying to like steer away from that kind of like it has to be a boy or it has to be a girl kind of thing, and like also hello all the fires that just happened because of the gender reveal.
So next up we have Tia Coffee, which I didn't get until this episode, and someone else mentioned it in the podcast too. It's
Sarah didn't get tea or coffee. That's why.
And then RuPaul was like, "Do you prefer? Which do you prefer, tea or coffee?"
Yeah, no. Sarah was like, "Why does he always say that?" And then we realized, because it's tea and coffee.
So we have tea or coffee.
Oh, I pressed play.
I know. Sometimes the remote hates us.
Yeah, that's very true.
She comes out in this like. First of all, Tia Coffee is a cute boy. Secondly, so she comes out in this like butch masculine like suit, which then reveals to a red dress. Thoughts on the dress?
Oh god, it was so bad.
You didn't like it?
No, I hated this look.
Okay.
So
what would you have done with this outfit? Say you got the dress and you had to look with it. What would have made it better?
I just pressed pause and now it's pressing play. I just wouldn't have done this entire thing. Like, the man suit was not good. And then, like, the change it was like they said, like, it went from something I didn't like to something I didn't like more. But
I did not hate it, though.
Wow.
I love the dress. Okay. It's fun. I love that she did the Macarena, as the guest judge also loved.
Yeah.
I love it. I think I liked it because she had the character and the energy. I feel like if you're gonna have an ugly outfit,
you have to at least
put a character to it. Make it funny. Make it so that the judges would be like, your outfit was ugly, but I love that you sold it like it was $1 million dress.
Yeah, no, she definitely loved her look. So, I mean, good on her.
Next up, we have Ellie Diamond.
Yeah.
In her very multiple. So I was confused at first because, I saw the hair and I was like, oh my god, this is so Cowardly Lion. But she comes out in a scarecrow outfit, which at first I thought it was like Cinderella. Then she changed into the Tin Man. And I was like, this makes no sense. Not knowing that she was going to change from the Tin Man to the Cowardly Lion. Very clever. But my question is then, is Ellie Diamond just going to be a look queen?
Yeah.
Which isn't a bad thing.
Yeah.
But with Drag Race, you kind of have to be more than just looks.
So, I mean, I think she did good in the Rusical. I don't think she, like, was bad in the Rusical.
True, but no, I didn't like her in the Rusical. Wow. I mean, I didn't hate her in the Rusical, but she wasn't one of my favorites.
Sounds like you hate her in general.
But she wasn't my favorite.
Yeah. She definitely, like, falls behind for me. She's not, like, always in my head.
I wonder if she's going to be a filler queen, though. Because she's not the worst, she's not the best.
Yeah, that's how I feel about her. She's definitely not, like, always, I'm thinking about her all the time. But I'm not like, oh my god, she needs to go.
She's kind of forgettable until I see her. Which is sad, because she is talented.
Yeah.
So next up, we have Astina, or as the Americans want to say, Astina. Which, like, Astina is one of those queens who... Hey, Lance. Can you hear that? Astina, I've been liking Astina so far. I know, once again, I know, only second episode, but Astina I've been liking. That being said, she comes out in this like Death Eater cloak and reveals her reveal is like Katana from Mortal Kombat, right? Katana?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thoughts?
Yeah, super lazy. I didn't really get it. I didn't see the surprise. And then she pulls down her mask and she's like, ooh, I have a scary face. That's my surprise.
The scary face would have worked too if we didn't see the crumbles. I like the bodysuit though. I mean, don't get me wrong, that was cute, but it's not something I would write home to mother. Like next up, we have Sister. Thoughts?
Oh, I liked it.
Okay. I did like the dress, and I liked the reveal.
Yeah, and she had character.
I had to like look close to my screen because I was like, wait, does she have tattoos? But that's obviously a bodysuit. Yeah, that's what we thought too. I was like, oh, is that her body? I love the hair.
Yeah.
I love the dominatrix. I love that she was a dominatrix, but not all in black.
Definitely not as lazy as some of the queens were.
Ooh, shit. As that one lady says, ding dong.
Ding dong. Except for then, what? She wasn't even like.
She's like rolling. Oh, she's rolling all around the stage, spreading her leg like a hoochie mama. She nothing but a hoochie mama.
Because didn't they like grill her on her wraps?
Oh, and then she ripped off her hair.
Oh yeah, and had like her scalp. Yeah, I was like, what's wrong with her head?
Sickening, no?
Okay. My fave.
Next up, Veronica Green. She comes out in this like very matron looking dress, like very from the south.
I like how at the beginning of this episode she was like, I'm gonna win this challenge, and
which is always 100%. Like the edit where when those queens say that, then they end up. Well, we'll get to it.
Yeah, that's very true.
But
she
drops the cookies.
100% like committed herself this entire. She
does his face. She bows down. She flips her hair, and all of a sudden she's C3P ho.
Yes.
I love this outfit. I like the booby part.
I love that she's wearing heels. I would have been like upset if she was wearing some weird like chunky robot shoes. So I like that it's like very feminine, but then very like sci-fi.
Yes.
All right.
Now we have Taste. She comes out in this like black coat, rips it off, and it's like a black what would you call it? Like a wraparound maybe?
Yeah, and that was cute.
And then she rips it off, and then she's like this bodysuit. And the thing that none of us do drag, obviously. But the thing I didn't get is that crotch area. Did you see how long the crotch area was?
No. I mean,
so she spits out blood. She's doing like this carry moment.
I feel like some people...
Look how...
Yeah. I feel like with some people, though, they're just so tall and skinny that, like, it's weird like that.
Okay. So next up, we have Bimini Bon Boulash.
Oh,
which is
girl.
A boot. I fucking hated this. I feel like even if it did work out the way... So she comes out... Big hair, very like Mars Attacks hair, and then like I guess the goal was to pop these balloons and it was gonna paint all over her corset. Didn't work out, but I feel like even if it did work out, it would have been too simple for me, darling.
I think it could have been a good thing if the paint, and then I thought maybe that like this was supposed to happen and that like all this paint was gonna fall on top of her.
Oh, like Carrie?
Yeah, but no.
But so that's it. That was all the queens. Thoughts? Who is your favorite looks? Who is your least favorite looks? Alara? If you had to pick one favorite and one least favorite, who would it be?
Victoria Green was my favorite.
Yeah, me too.
And Ginny Lemon was my favorite too. Least favorite?
I would have to say Bimini Bon Boulash was one of my least favorites.
Like I said, Ahura.
And Sally Taste was one of my least favorites too.
Oh, who the hell is that?
Taste, the one that
Taste.
did the black thing and...
Oh yeah, I know. And then she was like wearing all red and then does like a red reveal.
So we find out that the winner of this week's episode is Veronica Green, and the bottom two are Cherry Valentine and Taste. What did you think about the song choice though?
So hard.
I don't like when they... If you're gonna do a ballad, do a power ballad. Don't do a slow ballad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean it is such like an emotional song, so there is a lot of room to like act it out. But like, and it wasn't acting.
But these queens are in the bottom because they're not actors.
Yeah, so it was definitely not the easiest song to like lip sync to.
Do you agree with who went home?
Yeah. I think Taste like really sold it and was very like
when she did that walk back upstage at the ending with her hair her hair string, That being said, I was pretty bummed that Cherry Valentine went home. I think she went home too early.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it deserved to be a double save, but at the same time, I was hoping for a double save.
Oh, wow, that early.
It's not because Cherry Valentine did such a good job, but just because I wanted more Cherry Valentine. Like, she gave me vibes of, like, lasting longer than that.
Yeah, definitely, but
we find that Cherry Valentine went home, and Taste lives to see another day. Alright, guys, so we've come to the end of another episode. Thoughts, comments, questions? Did we get things right? Did we get things wrong?
Do you agree with us, darling?
Do you agree with us? Do you like the accents we're trying to portray? We are actors. I would like to thank Laura so much for being a part of this episode. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and share with your friends. I will post pictures of our finished looks. And I hope you like this episode. So until next time,
bye.
Peace. And like, we don't have to run the whole, like, I'm gonna.
Oh, and they're home. Busted.
Tin roof. Hey, so here we are.
Yay.
I'm doing a little something different, even though I've only done one episode. We're gonna do a look while we. Sorry, I got distracted by my picture. Also, look how far ahead you are already. This is why it takes me like 4 hours to get ready.
Oh yeah, no. I get ready like in 10 minutes. I'm actually like trying to be slower, so it's not like I'm just ready all the time.
So you're not just like staring at me like,
I just did my face.
Hey,
I haven't even done my eyes yet.